It smells delicious in my house. It smells absolutely stupidly delicious in my house. Okay, so let me explain to you all a thing. So I was born in Honolulu, Hawaii, in the giant pink hospital. If you literally seen like Hawaii Five-0 or like any sort of show that like TV show that's based in Hawaii, if you see the gigantic pink hospital, yeah, I was born there. And my family lived there for like 3, 4, 5 years. I never really got to experience like true Hawaiian culture with the cognitive mind of being able to absorb properly everything outside of like goo goo gaga daddy mama and all that stuff. So me, I've always felt like separated from my Polynesian background, because not only as like born in Hawaii, but also like Shauna, thank you so much for the $2. Really appreciate it. Thank you so much. But also not only because I was born in Hawaii, but I'm also partly Filipino. Well, half Filipino. I'm half Filipino. So there's a lot of Pacific Islander blood running through my veins, in essence. So I never really got to experience it other than eating Pinoy food, which is like basically Filipino food. But something about Kalua pork has always astonished me, to see how simple it is. Thank you so much, Fang, for the €2. Really appreciate it. Hope you all have a great day. Hydrate! You got it. Hold on. All right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the €2. But going back to what I was saying, there's just something about Kalua pork that always interests me. Because it literally, if you don't know what Kalua pork is, Kalua pork has three main ingredients. It is literally salt, smoke, and tea leaves. Not tea as in TEA, tea as in TI. You basically, what you do is you build an emu. I believe it's IMU. An emu in the ground, which is like a ditch, like 2 to 4 feet. And you surround a gigantic pig carcass, like a gigantic pig, not carcass, just like a gigantic pig, dead pig, in tea leaves, and salt. And you literally smoke that thing for around 8 to 12 hours, depending on the size of the pig. And that is essentially what Kalua pork is. I've always wanted to try authentic Kalua pork, but the thing is, I don't necessarily have a backyard to where I can dig 4 feet in the ground and make an emu and all that stuff. Nor do I have free access to tea leaves. Banana leaves, sure, but I mean, they're a good substitute, but like not like tea leaves. But I found a couple of videos that were out recently about, there are some Hawaiian restaurants who are like, here, if you need to make it at home, here's how you can do a very simplified, not necessarily authentic, but with the same style and the same understanding, type of Kalua pork. And I'm like, I have to. I'm sorry, I have to. I need this in my body. I need to taste at least something. Since I can't go to Hawaii right now, it's not necessarily appropriate to go tour and visit Hawaii. Even though I was born there, it's one of those things where it's like you still have to respect the native culture and the natives who are still living there underneath what's going on. But I decided, you know what, I'm gonna buckle down, buy a gigantic pork shoulder, salt it up and put some liquid smoke on it and put it in a slow cooker for 8 hours. 8 hours. Guys, do you understand what I'm dealing with right now? So, not only is the liquid smoke itself, the bottle of liquid smoke itself, already, you can smell it from like 3 feet away. You can smell the damn bottle from 3 feet away. It's like a mesquite hickory type of flavor. And so it's very smoky, very almost barbecue-esque. So that within itself, already torturous enough to smell. Hawaiian salt, extremely potent, extremely like flavorful. And then the gigantic fucking pork shoulder that I got, the 4 pounds of pork shoulder. Because mind you, this is a boned in 4-pound pork shoulder that I just slammed into a slow cooker. And it's been going for like almost 4 hours now. It's been going for 4 hours and I'm salivating. I have drool barely escaping in my mouth at how delicious my house smells right now. Guys, I'm going to be tortured for the next 4 hours smelling this as we play this game. It's not even fair. It's not even funny. I'm mildly mad. But at the same time, I'm like, I need this in my mouth yesterday. So yeah, it'll be very interesting to try and devour. And I know it's not the authentic experience because I unfortunately don't have the means to make the authentic experience. But it's as close as I can get to having something from the place where I was born. Yeah. That's why with Epic Chef, it's going to be very interesting. So if I suddenly am like, guys, I can't deal with this anymore, I have to turn off the stream and get out of my house, then maybe a short stream, who knows? It's going to be tear it apart with your tongue soft when it's finished. Right? It's going to be so freaking good. I'm trapped with this smell while playing Epic Chef, which is a fantastic, funny game about cooking. But yeah. So, guys, that's literally, if you want to know how I'm feeling right now, that's how I'm feeling right now. I am being tortured by this. I am being assaulted by this. It's not even fair. It's not fair. But yeah, so I'm mildly upset. But at the same time, I'm really excited because that means the longer that this holds, the longer the flavors get to sit there and that. Because mind you, it's going to be tear it apart. I get to shred it and all that stuff's going to sit in those juices. It's just, so much flavor is going to come out of it. It's going to be so good. I'm willing to bet that when I go over there and like take off the lid after 8 hours and I can pull that bone, it'll just be easily, I could just whoop, pull that bone right out. Regardless. I'm so sorry for torturing you all with this information. This information is what's keeping me, like, aggravated, but I'm really excited to continue on. What are my thoughts on Cheerios? They're fine. I used to eat Honey Nut Cheerios, but then they got rid of my favorite flavor, which is chocolate. Well, at least I can't find any chocolate Cheerios anymore. I'm being held at gunpoint by this freaking pork. Okay, so the plan today is that we're gonna play Epic Chef. We have the silver rank battles to get through, as well as the gold rank battle to get through. Is this pork shoulder for you? Are you alone? Or are you sharing? I'm sharing it with my husband. I'm absolutely sharing it with my husband. So me and my husband, I can't feed it to my cats, unfortunately, because the liquid smoke might be a little too much. But me and my husband are gonna have this pork, and I'm gonna save a little bit for my family because they're like, we want to try it too. It's like, yeah, Cheerios used to have chocolate. Yeah, they used to have chocolate honey nut Cheerios. The pork has a gun. But yeah, today we're gonna play some Epic Chef. We have the silver ranked culinarian battles to get through, as well as continuing the story, as well as some sides. And I was told that I could get a spider. I could get a spider farm animal now. I don't know whether or not that's true or not, but I mean, if we get a spider animal, that would be interesting to get the spider silk. Probably the spider silk and maybe the spider meat. I don't even know. I don't know. But yeah. Now I'll try to make it. It's really, really easy. Again, guys, if you want the recipe, get a pen and paper right now. Open up a text document, get a pen and paper, open your phone, put on a text document. Here's the recipe. From what I've known and done my research on, you literally, if you have a slow cooker, great. In other words, if you don't, there's another way you can use a pot, a gigantic fucking pot for this. Okay. So, for a slow cooker method, you get like a 4 to 5 pound pork shoulder, or like a pork roast, or like something with pork. Like, you want a lot of heavy meat and fat with a fat cap on top of it, because that fat's going to melt through the slowing process. You get that. You get some salt, whether it be kosher, Hawaiian, or even Himalayan salt. It all works out. You just salt it to your liking. I would suggest maybe like a tablespoon, maybe tablespoon and a half, and then some liquid smoke. What you're looking for is that hickory flavor, the mesquite flavor of a hickory smoke. So some liquid smoke, a tablespoon of that will do. Well, I promise that is enough. You do not need any more than a tablespoon of liquid smoke. So you basically put the pork in, you douse it with salt and liquid smoke. You rub it all over the place to make sure all of those nice little bits are getting. You stab that pork as many times as you can with a fork, so that way all the juices can get into the meat. You set it on low for 8 hours. That's it. You set it on low for 8 hours. That's it. Now, if you only have a pot, if you don't have a slow cooker or all that stuff, if you only have a pot, don't worry. There is a water method that you can use. So you take that same pork shoulder, you chop it up into like maybe like your hand, the size of your hands. So like sometimes you're like chop it into bits of the size of your hands or your palms. And then you do the same thing: liquid smoke, a little bit of salt, and then you cover the whole thing with water. Now this is where it's going to be a little more interesting and a little faster. You cover it with water and then you boil it and then put it to a simmer for around 4 hours. But mind you, you need to pay attention. So for 4 hours, you're going to be watching it and making sure that water is still above the pork. You don't want that water evaporating. So every time that you go check that water, make sure you pour water into it so that way it's covering the pork. But you'll get the same type of thing. It's maybe a little more moist because it is being simmered in that water. But yeah, those are the two options that you could do in your kitchen at home. Now, if you have a backyard that you are willing to dig 2 to 4 inches in, I don't know what the basic process is for emus, but if you have access to tea leaves or maybe banana leaves, that could also work for you. If you have a smoker, it will be the same thing. So you get that gigantic pork, you salt it. You don't lose liquid smoke. You salt it. You put some tea leaves on the tea leaves or banana leaves, wrap it around, and you put in your smoker with either like a mesquite wood or a smoked like a hickory wood, and you let that go for like a couple of hours. So yeah, there's so many things you can. Guys, I need to stop talking about this pork. It is so good. It smells so good right now. Is this a recipe online? Is it a family recipe? This is a recipe online because, okay, like I said at the beginning of the stream, I was born in Hawaii, but I was so young, I never got to experience cognitively my environment, and didn't get to like fully embrace where I grew up. So doing this with making Kahlua pork is not necessarily like, this is me going back to Hawaii. This is more me finally being able to actually have that connection to my experience as both a Filipino Pacific Islander and also technically Polynesian being born in Hawaii. So yeah, take that as you will. Sounds very similar to how Leon I can. So pork cheek stew with vegetables and vine. I mean, possibly, yeah. Typically with Kahlua pork, you want to have cabbage with it. But you could also have like rice, tortillas, and all that stuff. You could do so many things with Kahlua pork. And so, I'm manifesting. But we have work to do. So again, silver ranked culinarium battles we have to get through. We gotta find a spider, I think. I think we have to find a spider. Make sure if your mom is having stomach problems, drink some Sprite. Oh no, 7-Up. Drink some 7-Up. The acids will help with the stomach. Or get some water. Hydrate. You're gonna be losing a lot of hydration. Hydrate. Absolutely. But silver culinarian battles. We gotta find a spider, and then we have to continue on with the story. All right. Are we ready for this? Are we ready? I've distracted you all for like a good 10-15 minutes. So yeah. Let's go ahead and do this. Everyone hop on board. All right. Here we are. So we're back in here. Let me see if... Okay. So hopefully there's no scuff. I'm hoping there is no scuff. But let's go ahead and... But we are ready to go with the battle. I have all this ready. Don't mind the potato. But we have some battle stuff ready to legitimately just go in and start fighting silver rank. As some of you may know, I already prepare ahead of time to make sure that the battles are happening during streams, so that way I'm not like grinding during streams. But we're gonna go ahead and start these battles and get them ready to go. So we're gonna go ahead and run at the culinarium full blazing, get ready to go. Ugh. Hello, Birch. Get over here. Birch, we fly! Alright. Yes, you're gonna see some lag with this game. I don't know how to control it. Alright, so... Open up the door for me. Open up the door for me. Also reading chat to make sure you all are okay. Because I can actually mildly be distracted. Okay, so there's nothing I can do here. Can I actually go in here and actually do a little bit of churning? Birch, get over here. Here we go. JK. Alright, so let me go ahead and sit down. Sit down, sit down, sit down, sit down, sit down. You're rocking the boat. Never seen this game. I wish I never had Lumao. I think this game is fun. So I was over excited with this first. Yeah! Welcome to the stream! Alright, so let's go on ahead and head to the culinarium. Boop. Alright, why are you standing there? Why are you two standing there? Why are you two standing there? That's weird. Alright, we gotta go to the culinary. We have things to do. People to see. Any tips for, if you want to go to I want to be a voice actor.com, there is a lot of helpful sites for using for voice acting, but I would suggest getting some acting lessons in. Find a place that will serve acting lessons, make sure they're accredited, but take some acting lessons because voice acting is more than just reading off of a script. How can you not enjoy the funny in this game? It's British humor. British humor doesn't hit well with everyone, so take that as you will. I understand that 100%. But hey, Tomatillo, we have a problem, you and I. Oh, you're a fight, eh? Sure, we can learn a thing or two. Always good to see some passion around here. All right, so I'm ready for you. So I think 2 rounds with you or 1 round with you. Let's do that. Yeah, let's do it. Gotta see if someone's in a good mood. Maybe Bolton is not around to tell us obsessively how our egg beating angle should be 6 degrees more to the left, but I'm sure we'll be able to learn a thing or two, yeah? Sure. Why is this not Twitch? Because Twitch is screwing creators over. Alright. But let's go! Let's fight! Okay, so yep, I planned this ahead of time. I planned it! Smell's gonna distract me, I can tell! Alright, so here we go. So let's go ahead and get everything in the pot first and foremost. Yeah. There we go. Oh my god. Look at all that aroma. The aroma is going to be phenomenal. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Alright, then let's add the surumi. Look at that. Oh, look at that. Look at that score. That score is going to be absolutely phenomenal and delicious. Alright, go ahead and serve it. Come on, Tomatillo, let's go. Boop, boop. Alright. I'm first. I'm first. I'm first. I have 100. I'm first. That's right. That's right. Yeah, that's right. You give me that extra score. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's right. Give me that score. Okay. Where do I land? Oh. Oh, 1 point away from 500. It's fine. It's fine. We're good. We're still good. We're still good. We're in the running. Oh, you bastard. Oh, you bastard. Oh, you bastard. How dare you. Stealing my thunder, you bastard. I still think I got you. Yep, I still got you by 100. Let's go. Alright, we're gonna do the same dish because that one is a really high score, and if we can land first, we'll have the same, so we'll basically double our points. Alright, so let's go ahead and do the same ingredients. There we go, there we go. Oh my god, just look at how much our score is. Look beautiful. That's right, that's right. And then we're gonna add our surumi last. Beautiful. Easy peasy. Miss this game, right? I miss this game too, but let's go ahead and serve this. And don't mind me looking over, I'm also like reading your guys' chat, but I'm also making sure that I have I'm actually doing this correctly, so that way we can do this in one shot. Because I have my notes, so. Same dish. Maybe a little more salt to kind of like mess around with it. You don't know. You might like it the second time. Yeah. 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 Look at that. Booyah. Tomatia, there's no way you're gonna get close to my... There's no way you're gonna get close to my score. No way. Watch somehow he manages to like make an epic fucking meal. Ha! You messed up, bro. I went first. You messed up. Aha! Eat my nuts. Hee Very good. Awesome. Good job. Zest Bolton would have disqualified you in a heartbeat for the way you held your pan today. Then again, maybe he would have disqualified me as well for using a slightly bent spatula. You mean a folder? A turner? Alright, so you are Romanesco. We fight! Ah, Zest, I see you're making good progress. I suppose you'll want to put your skills to the test now. Good. Let's see the... okay, we still... Too bad the other guy forgot the where's the lamb sauce? Things may have changed a little bit around here, but we can still have a good time. Absolutely, let's go. I'm ready when you are. We trust the new judge, that is. Well, he has a different vocal than I'm used to, but still, a challenge is a challenge. All right, Romanesco. You and me, buddy. Let's go. All right. Okay. Okay. Lots of things going on here. Okay. So first things first. Let's go ahead and make this meal. So we're going to have a rice pasta with some ground beef and some unicorn delight with a special cream sauce. And then the second dish will be some penguin meat with an apple hickory unicorn bacon with some spectral chutney sauce. So we're going to go ahead and start with this one first. Make sure that... Okay. Okay, so we're just going to go ahead and slam everything in the pot. We're gonna go ahead and slam everything here. Alright. Look at that. My goodness. All these flavors, so little time. I'm excited for whatever this dish comes out of this. You're late. Welcome, welcome, welcome. No one's late. We're just here happily on time. All right. Let's hope. I'm first. Yep. Okay. That's right. That's right. Okay. Very nice. Good score, good score. All right. Okay. So no more bonuses because he's got the bonuses. All right. Okay. Alright, so we have a new bonus, which is completely fine. But still in the lead! Let's go! Alright, yummy. Right? I'm just gonna say, the food here looks weird, but at the same time, strangely appetizing. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and do the penguin meat with the apple smoked hickory unicorn bacon. So we're gonna go ahead and just let me make sure I read all my stuff. Okay, so we're gonna first do this, get this going first. Yeah. Come on, come on. There we go. And then the chutney sauce. Good, good, good. Alright. And we're good. Awesome. Unicorn bacon. I talk about magically. Right? For real. I'd love to try unicorn bacon. As terrible as that sounds to the poor unicorn. Though, then again, there are some cultures where unicorns are bad. Not cultures, but so some stories where unicorns are bad. I'll go first. Thank you. Nom nom nom. Love it. Oh, there's no way you're catching up to me, Romanesca. There's no way you're catching up to me. No way. No way you're catching up to me. The rats are the best part! Oh, you screwed up, Romanesca, by putting fish! My goodness. Oh, you thought you could catch up. When you lost that fish, you lost the lead. Whatever lead you thought you had. My goodness. I think the picture where unicorns are assholes and sword horses impale you, so I need the unicorn. Yeah, no, straight up. Awesome. Extraordinary job, Zaz. I noticed quite a few technical flaws, but you'll manage to get rid of them, I'm sure. You managed to impress the judge, which matters in the end, right? Totally. Alright, we got one more battle to do. We gotta find the flower. Alright. Alright, where are you at? Where are you at? Where could you... Think you are here? Is this you? Yes, you are. Alright, hi. We're fighting. Zast, right? Here to put your skills to the test. Crouching spatulas with you will be interesting. Sure. This will give us an ample opportunity to improve our skills now, shall we? Of course, I see you are taking this well. If the king thought it made sense, there's little we can do about it. Alright. On my way to this game to eat the food, right? Alright, so there's... this is literally clean slate. Alright. So Cliffo can literally pull anything out of a hat. But I have a meal that I can make. So what we're going to do is we're going to have the ghost tato. It's going to start us off, and then we're going to add a bowl tuna. And we're gonna mix these together first, and then add the special dough before we add the caribou sauce. Alright, so we're gonna go first form. There we go. I wanted to at least go first, and I don't think she'll pull anything. So we're gonna mix these in. Alright, and then we're gonna go ahead and add the special sauce. Alright. Alright, and then we're gonna go ahead and add this carabara sauce to ruin our opponent. Let's go. Please be lower than 2. Please have aroma lower than 2. Ha! Good. Cool. You didn't have any taste, so just figured go with it. Yeah. It's highly sophisticated, of course. Highly sophisticated. Oh, have fun against Spirit. Okay. Down to 0, buddy. I gotcha. First time watching the stream? Hello! Welcome to the stream. Yeah, it's a ghost tato like blooming onion. It's like a ghost tato blooming onion. You're getting better, Zest. You might even become a master one day. Good job. Alright. So we've beaten all of them now, so now we can return over to this guy, to the judge, and get the gold. Let's go ahead and talk to you. Go, tears, Zest. You should be proud of yourself. For defeating chefs that could almost be called acceptable. You really take motivational comedic jerkiness badly, don't you? These people are masters of the trade. If they do not deserve respect, who does? Of course, I respect them, Zest, but I'm not here to be a bootlicker and tell everyone how good they are. I'm supposed to be pushing them forward so they can reach their true potential. Bolton was way harsher than I. Man is as inventive with his insults as he is with his pots and pans. The way I've seen him chew his students' ears off would reduce an inquisitor to a weeping mess in the corner. Maybe so, but there's the fact that he could do what he was yelling at his students for failing at. You're telling me you can't yell at a plumber for installing a toilet that flushes outward and leaves you covered in waste if you don't know how to install a toilet yourself? I'm telling you that I wouldn't do it at a plumbing academy while the plumbers are learning how to build a toilet. Fair point. But the Culinarium Tower isn't only a technical school, it is a central cultural institution. Technique alone is not everything. Without purpose, skill is useless. That's the thing. You're not allowing them to find their own purpose, just imposing yours. I'm helping them find their own path. By taking them to the top of my mountain and showing them the view, I widen their horizons and allow them to truly decide where they want to go next. I set them free, Zest. But if you force everyone in here to climb your hill, you're making sure no one will be able to reach other faraway lands that not even you can see. That's why Bolton just made sure everyone learned how to walk in that. Wherever they decided to go, they reached that place with a firm step. This is an interesting chat, Zest. No sarcasm, I promise. But I don't want to distract you right now. You are gold tier now, and as such, you have a chance to conquer the Culinarium League by fighting the current champion. I think you know him well. Is it Bosco? Because I would think it would be Bosco. Do I have this? Let's see. This costs 45. I have 60. Should I buy it? Hold on. There's other items. There's other items I can take a look at real quick. There's realistic statues. Hold on, but I see over here there's a sauce that I can grab. Fungus sauce. This costs 25 tokens. I have 60. Should I buy it? Yeah. Alright, got some fungus sauce. Sounds disgusting. But at the same time, not. Let's see, 35. I have 35. Yes. Sounds great. Alright, got a realistic statue. Alright. Let's go ahead and chat up our friend here. Discuss some cuisine. Alright. I'm already maxed over there, so that was kind of wasteful. But, alright. But, there's another thing that we can do, so let's go ahead and head on out. If it's just a mushroom sauce, it could be good. Yeah. That squeaky noise. But, there is something we can do here, because I did... Again, I always like to grind before every time. So, let me go ahead. Birch! 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 Where are you at? Oh, grab this. There you go. There's a priest here who needs 30 Irwinwood planks. And I now have 30 Irwin planks. How are the kitties doing? They are absolutely, like, vocal. They're high energy, running around like crackheads. It's fantastic, and I love it. I love that they're full of energy, and I love that they're happy and comfortable here. Alright. Sir, I have your planks. Flamekeeper, Batizno. Hello, Zest. Remember, I need 30 Irwin planks to repair this pyre of tempers. I do. I have them. But I have them. I have them right here. Oh, right. I need to hold them. I have the planks. Splendid. Praised be you, Zest. Me? Not Temperus? Was Temperus the one who cut down all those trees and turned them into planks? Well, no, but I kind of expected the praise to go to him. Temperus needs no praising, Zest. He wants results. And you've delivered. I see. Your temperance is even starting to look reasonable. That's the power of the true message. That's why it brought people together to begin with. Because it was reasonable. You've done your part, Zest. It's up to me now. Come back after a few days. I'll have this temple restored before you know it. Fantastic. Wonderful. Alright. So now we have the temple. We gotta cook something for... So we gotta talk to Nivith. Let's grab us at night. We gotta feed our neighbor. Apparently we can find the spider sample and bring it to the Infinigon. We have the gold thing left, but let's go ahead and make a dish and feed the neighbor. Hi, come here. We're gonna go feed. Oh, it is absolutely a call out to modern religions. Modern religions are dumb. I'm sorry, I should rephrase that. Modern religions that come from archaic beginnings are dumb. So, for example, the Christian faith. I say this as a Christian, so no one look at me sideways. I don't give a shit. But the modern Christian Catholic faith is so fucking stupid. Like, holy shit, can it be even stupider? Because, like, there are so many things in this world that are worth saving, living, protecting, and here people are to be like, oh, but they don't believe the way I do, so I'm just gonna judge the hell out of him, blah, 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 they're going to go to hell. Bro, who said you aren't gonna go to fucking hell? But I can't go to hell. I'm one of God's chosen. Did you get the memo? Did you have an email? Provide proof, please. Because I would like to see this email saying that you are to be saved when others are not to be. Fucking morons. Every single one. Morons. And so, there comes a level of understanding that as a Christian, you should love thy neighbor, like the Bible says you should. That you should love thy neighbor and treat them as you wish to be treated. Love others and not cast judgment upon them. Yes, you be judged. Some things in the Bible that are just blatantly said. But no, modern Christians and those who, suck the cock of the church literally just kind of oh, we must protect the sanctity of religion. We must protect the sanctity of the Bible. When, if Jesus were to be born today and actually start preaching, he would be shot by cops. He would be beat down by extremists in the KKK. It's one of those things where Christian messages were meant to be good. It's the people around them that decided to shit on it. And so, yeah, that mission right there, absolutely a commentary on modern Christianity and Catholicism as a basis of God is not meant to be a figurehood to use for hatred or to use for division or to be used for anything like that. His message is clear. His message is very fucking clear. Love thy neighbor. Do not judge. Hello, good morning. And yet here we are. Welcome to a Michaela stream where there's not a stream without a fucking rant. Let's make a simple dish so I can just throw some seaweed. I can throw some seaweed on them. Isn't it in the Bible that those who persecute others are less likely to go to... Exactly! Exactly! And yet some Christians seem to forget that. I don't know why. It just seems so forgettable, right? It just seems so convenient to just forget that, when you judge people, you might go to hell. It's so stupid. Fucking humanity is just so dumb. So dumb. So dumb. I think I have some penguin meat that I can throw in here. Alright, we go. I think I have penguin meat. Yeah, I got some penguin meat that I can throw in. I'll just throw it in. Oh, hello, I gotta collect. Hello, sorry! I have to pick up this unicorn delight as well as this milk. The basis of Christianity's original message was don't be an asshole. Exactly, it's just don't be an asshole. And what does the world do? Be an asshole! It's like, yeah, I'm just gonna use it. Okay. But for decades now, it's not gonna... Oh, it's gonna be that way for... Absolutely it's gonna be that way for decades because humanity needs an Armageddon in order to get their shit together. Let's be quite frank. The world needs an Armageddon to get their shit together. It took a pandemic for people to realize that maybe we should stop overworking ourselves for minimum wage. Maybe we should start respecting our medical workers. Maybe we should start respecting our sanitation workers. Maybe we should start respecting people. And it took a pandemic to understand that. Humans are faulty. Humans are ignorant. Humans are prideful motherfuckers who we all believe that we're right in some shape, capacity, or form. And we all feel the need to be offended. We all feel the need to be persecuted. We all feel the need one way or another, when really the purpose of life is to love each other and care for each other and understand each other, not just blatantly hate on each other for the basis of sexuality, race, gender, whatever. Some people just don't fully fucking get it. I don't know. What if working with us gets to the big bucks? But okay. Argument here. What happens to money when you die? There's your argument right here. If you can answer that question, what happens to money when you die? What happens when you physically cannot be in your body anymore? When your soul is taken out, whether it be from death, the Reaper, God, whatever you believe in, some force of nature has pulled your spirit away from your body and you are no longer of this mortal plane. What happens to money? It is the gigantic question that the pharaohs have constantly been asking, despite the fact that every single pharaoh within the pyramids has been buried with their money. If you believe that your money carries with you into the afterlife, that is your belief in your prerogative. If you believe your money can carry on beyond your body, then ask yourself this. Would your family rather have money or you? Would your family rather have money or you? Because that is the question you are putting yourself in. If you believe working yourself to death is the best thing for your family, then ask if whether or not your family wants money or you. I just hit with a hard mic drop. Hard mic drop there. And I don't say that maliciously. Mind you, I'm not saying this maliciously. Believe whatever you wish, and that's completely within your right, and your opinions are valid, 100%. Like, ignore my words as much as you wish, and that's completely fine. But mind you, it is about placing yourself in the perspective of not only of your family loving you, but you loving yourself. Do you love yourself enough to be able to maintain that healthy boundary with work and all that stuff? Yeah. Let me go ahead and... Hello, friend! I heard you were hungry! Please take this food. Hey, Garmio. Brought you this, in case you're hungry. I am. Thank you. There's a bird on your head. I just hope you realize that. You're welcome. So, how was the lighthouse? Off. Why is it off? Because it doesn't work. Hasn't worked for over 20 years. You're the lighthouse keeper of an inoperative lighthouse. Yes. Why? Someone has to keep it. I get lighthouse keeper. Lighthouse keeper. And then they wonder why people hate paying taxes. We'll feed you again another time, buddy. Alright, but might as well make some food for myself. And we also gotta find a spider somewhere. I'm assuming it's in the Dark Forest or something like that. I gotta look up where in the Dark Forest so I'm not wasting y'all's time. But we need to also make some food for ourselves, so that way we can get the maximum amount of points and level up with the maximum amount of stat. Alright, so let's see. What can we use right here? That's level 30 item, so... so let's go ahead. Sometimes I have a fantasy of disappearing without a trace, leaving my family with $10 million per person and an apology. At the same time, you have to make sure you love yourself, friend. Something that I will always preach in any of my streams or any place that I go to is that you should always love yourself. No matter what you believe you have done, no matter what you believe you have, you should always love yourself. And I don't just mean like, I feel good today. I look like $1 million. Like, no. Genuinely love yourself. Genuinely be able to just peer into your heart, into your soul, and understand that your life has meaning. You being in this mortal coil, this mortal realm, means that you were given form, matter. You matter both in the aspect of psychology, but also in the matter of science. You have physical matter that makes up who you are. By understanding that, you don't necessarily have to have a purpose in life or any sort of direction that you're heading off to. You could be standing in the middle of 10 million different roads being like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing! Doesn't matter. You acknowledging that you exist. You acknowledging that you're doing the best you can, or at least you're doing even the best you can to just get up out of bed. Doing the best you can to just eat food. Doing the best you can to just take care of yourself, your family, whatever. Understanding that, and understanding that it is something that you have control over, will give you the baseline on how to love yourself. And how to understand what are your limitations. What are things you can accept? What are things you cannot accept? What are things that you can stay away from versus what are things that you genuinely and actively chase after? It could be dreams, goals, ambitions. It could just be even just temporary wants, craves, desires. It could be anything like that. But learning all about yourself and learning the value of yourself is first and foremost how you start to genuinely love yourself. No matter what the world says, no matter what you may be feeling, genuinely from the bottom up. Yeah. Love yourselves. Yeah, fuckers. I love how I just said that. It's like, yeah, fuckers. Love yourself, assholes. Aren't I the best motivational speaker? All right, let's see what we got here. So, but it gives me because I cried. No, don't cry. I mean, cry. But, let's see. What else can I do? What else can I do? Bring it in, bring it in. That's right. Bring it in, bring it in. All right, so. Why is the rice with the eggs? Give yourself a heartfelt speech and said that's hilarious. You're sexy, but love yourself! Love yourself! God damn it! And all that is holy in this world! If you don't love yourself, you can't have any pudding later. Just say it that much. Alright, let's go. Let's actually do that. And then we'll go ahead and scrap. Oh! It is not time to make me cry again. I am not worth it. I guarantee it. I guarantee I'm not worth it. Tomato sauce. Probably just tomato sauce. You know what? Let me just go over and get the tomato sauce. But it is not time to make me cry today. I'm gonna make some tomato sauce. Alright. My little stubby leg's gonna be like... Alright, so let's go ahead and just do that. That movie said, love yourself. Treat yourself. Ooh. Hello. Oh, great! Link containers. Fan-frickin-tastic. Wonderful. Wonderful. Go ahead and cook this up. I love you too, Katie. More than life itself. The pork died. How did the pork die? What happened? How did the pork die? Egg. That was the attack of the killer tomatoes. It exploded. I would cry if my pork exploded. Barbecue blowfish and fungi bites and liquid venom. Liquid venom? Oh god! We're going to eat this. Nom 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 nom. Alright. Good, good, good. Alright. Okay. That's level 29. Not a lot, but whatever. Alright. I'm glad I made your day. Very, very good. Right? This is so evil brandishing the knife. He's like, he's a killer. My pork exploded. Okay. So what? So, okay. Let me figure out where the hell the spider thing is. So I'm looking for spiders. Spiders. Where could I find spiders? Spiders. Epic F spiders. So how to find spider? Okay. Okay, cool, cool. Alright, so I just gotta continue the story. Never mind, okay. So we're going to continue the story now. Are we ready to go? Let's go ahead and continue the story. Spooder. We're going to get some spooders. Liquid venom sounds like a hell of a barge. Right? For real! It does! Alright. Do. Do I still have to keep feeding the neighbor? Hold on. Do I still have to keep feeding you? Straight up. And hold on. And I'm just gonna grab some random items here. Rat! Rats with hats! There we go. Rats with hats, come here. A full rat stew. We're gonna make some rat stew. There we go. We're gonna make a rat stew. Oh, I also need to feed you, so eventually. Magic, please! Magic, please! Hi, hi! We're about to make some rat stew. Rat, what? No, we're gonna make some rat stew! You know, rat stew! Completely fine! Yeah, we're gonna make some rat stew. It's gonna be completely fine. All the rats, see? We just gotta saute the rats a little bit, make sure they go all nice and brown before we put them in a stew. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Don't even worry about it. Rat roast with vermin slices and rodent gravy. See? Rat stew. We're fine. Rat stew. Gotta pick out all the fur. Hello, friend. I have food for you. This one's a little grainy. Don't even worry about it. I'm sure you'll enjoy it. Lots of seasonings. Just take a look at that dish. So appetizing. Well, if ever that, I'll leave him to the thing. Well, then fine. Don't eat my thing. Birch, get over here. Eat this. There you go. Good job, Birch. All right. Birch, eat this rat stew. All right, let's go ahead and continue with the story. But don't you all just still love my restaurant floor? You can literally insert a picture into this floor and make it a meme. This floor is the best. All right. The smell of the pork is making me go nuts. I don't apologize at all. Linked container, perfect. All right, but we're gonna get into the story. Well, let's get down to business. Things are looking up. People seem to be enjoying good style and is more or less reflected in the review-olution. That's good. It is! Other restaurants are starting to pay attention to it as well. Pretty happy to have made this little arrangement. We need to keep working in this direction.
I don't quite get this whole thing you're doing, Valzoy.
I guess we all have our secrets. That's why we work so well together.
I don't. You don't already know I used to be a pirate.
Ah, yes. Well, what did you do before that?
How about you, Zest? You better your thing, right? You better about the thing?
Well, I guess I know it needs to be done, but I still think I have to have some time, so don't worry.
That doesn't sound ominous at all.
Let's focus on the business. Well, what do you think of the changes to the menu, Michaela? That was a pretty effective response.
I don't think it has anything to do with the menu.
What's wrong with her?
I don't know. She just sighs and shrugs a lot lately. She doesn't even get angry all that much.
I think I better go talk to her.
Yeah, you have a talent for making it explode.
Michaela's just kind of like, I'm just not feeling it. Michaela! Michaela! You really like this spot, huh?
Leave me alone.
Come on, Michaela. We both know that when someone storms out of a room without a word and starts looking at the horizon, the last thing they want is to be left alone.
Always so clever. Even when you are not.
What do you mean?
Please, stop this. No more taking me for a fool. Then again, maybe I am a fool. I'm obviously overwhelmed by this whole situation. I can't. I thought I could, but I can't. I quit.
You can't be serious. You're the most professional of our bunch, by far.
That's precisely the problem. There's no pace for me on this crew. I don't belong here. I'm just a chef. You guys, so many secrets, so many shady stuff. Friska used to be a freaking pirate, and Temperance knows what Valzoy has been involved with. And then there's you. You're an unstoppable force of chaos, if I've ever seen one. And you're obviously afraid of something chasing you. For all I know, a vampire could show up at the door tomorrow.
An unstoppable force of chaos?
You stepped into the district, kicked the local mafia leader out, and stole his restaurant. Then you walk into the Culinarium Tower and start an uprising, only to end up lecturing the most prestigious master chef in the kingdom in front of everyone. And I was there, just a face in the crowd. I dreamed of owning my own restaurant. I was making a name for myself. But I've been neutralized and sucked right into your Your vortex of crazy! All those little plots and conspiracies climbing up, ever up. But you fell on top of me like a ton of bricks, and now I'm just your shadow. A sidekick. Maybe if it's better if I just give up.
You're not a shadow, Mitriel. Much less a sidekick.
Yes, I am. And I deserve no better. I've been hoisted by my own petard. And the worst part is that I can't even bring myself to hate you.
You could have fooled me. I'm happy to hear that, for what it's worth. It's refreshing to find someone who doesn't hate me. But you're a commanding force, Mitriel, not a follower. This restaurant would be in ruins without your management. It is as much yours as it is mine. You're managing to make it prosper while having to deal with a pirate, a troublemaker, and... what is it? An unstoppable force of chaos? What does that make you? You're badass, Mitriel. You're managing the restaurant that's in the spotlight right now. Everyone knows it. And if they don't, we'll make sure they do. I'm very glad that you're here. And I want you to gain from this. Making sure I read the chat so I don't ignore you all. Yes, Zest is just a force of fucking nature right now. Boy. Not to mention that you survived a direct blast from my war golem.
How do you even have a war golem?
I honestly don't know. It fell from the sky and taught me how to plant potatoes. Hey, it's true.
Of course it's true. Coming from you, I don't doubt it for a second. Oh, boy. And you have the gall to walk around saying that this town is crazy.
Well, my life used to be pretty boring and predictable.
What did you do?
I studied pantology. Got my degree and all, with honors.
I see. Pantology graduates do have a tendency to end up working at restaurants anyway.
Usually they end up cleaning the toilets.
Maybe that's what the future holds for me.
No, it isn't. These are not quitting, and you know it. Stop that self-pity and bring back the fire. We need you.
Okay. You insist. I'll stay around and do a bit more yelling. For now.
That's what I wanted to hear. Let's get back to work, and don't worry. You might be much closer to fulfilling your dream than you realize.
Huh?
Is he gonna give her the restaurant? Is he gonna, like, legitimately give her the restaurant? That'd be kind of cool. Straight up, that'd be kind of cool. So many people eating my food. Alright. So, where are the girls? They're unpacking the shipment material ordered. I see. We're doing fine then? Yep. Nothing else to report. Nope. Beer? Beer.
Damn, this crate is well secured. What is this thing you ordered?
Knives and forks from Gelabrin.
Gelabrin? Why? You're all always insisting on how we live in the capital of cooking and whatever.
They have nice steel in Gelabrin. They used to have a lot of adventurers around, so they make weapons and utensils that can cut through an anvil.
Are we serving roasted anvils to customers now?
With our star chef, I wouldn't count that in the realm of the impossible.
Well, I guess it'll be good to have some sharp weapons, you know, in case that thing that is chasing him actually shows up.
Any idea of what it is?
No clue. Maybe he's hiding from the mafia?
First thing he did when he came here was insult a mafia chieftain to his face. It has to be something bigger.
Maybe some occult stuff?
Occult?
Yes, he's been talking to the mages lately, and there's a ghost at his house. I've seen it.
Of course.
Maybe he did some deal with the sorcerer, and now that he knows where he is going to send his minions to collect his soul.
Well, he's a bit too skilled, and has had a hell of a lot of dumb luck.
See, maybe he sold the soul for his skills.
Maybe so. Come on now, let's not be ridiculous.
Maybe he's just in debt with his old hairdresser. It's not like we're gonna get jumped by a horrible abomination.
Ratman? Ratman?
Huh?
Did we just get a rat? we bought utensils. What? Why is a rat here? Hello? Tell us who you are and what you were doing in there.
How about you tell us what you are first?
Squirk. He doesn't speak Temperian.
And you're surprised? Look at him? I don't even know what species he is. Screet.
He keeps making those sounds. Maybe he's trying to tell us something? Yes, genius! I'm trying to tell you that my name is Squares, and I'm a member of the Scree, you bunch of idiots! Oh my god! Hi. Yes, hi. Are you done with the bigotry? Hey, sorry. It's just that we've never seen a Scree before. I think I've heard of rat people showing up in Gellibrand not long ago, but... But... I understand that they're supposed to be pretty chill people. What is that supposed to mean?
What were you doing in our crate?
Traveling.
You better start being a bit more cooperative or I'll put you back in there and throw the whole thing down a steep hill.
I wanted to come see Zest. That's why I got in the crate as soon as I learned it was addressed here. Me? Why? There was word of a new restaurant in Ambrosia and I wanted to join the crew. I'm a master sorcerer.
Saucier?
Back home we say sorcerer.
You're not back home.
I'm not quite sure we need a sorcerer. You don't understand how good the Scree can come with the sauces. During our early years, we lived under a sewer. Our food sources were mostly things thrown away by the surface dwellers.
You ate trash.
Jesus Christ! What is going on here? Yes, that's what I was trying to say, but there's no need to be so bloody bad about it.
If your main line to get work at a restaurant is saying that your people eat trash, I don't think there's much to do to soften the blow.
That's precisely the point. We ate trash, but I had a particularly fine palate. I couldn't stand it, so I did my best to mask the awful taste. For me, sauce has been a matter of survival. I can manage to make the foulest meats taste decent enough. Who knows what I'll be able to do with a Concordian dish?
My friend, have you not eaten?
So much talking about food has made me hungry. I haven't eaten in 2 days. Can you check and see if we have something to offer in Mitriel?
Yeah, sure. Let's feed the rat. The health inspectors are gonna love it. He ain't getting a thing from me. And I want him out. It's bad enough that I'll have to sterilize all the new cutlery because of him.
I see. I heard your restaurant was unconventional for Concordian standards. I had hopes to be accepted in a place like this and be able to prove my worth. Well, it is unconventional, yes. But we can't just keep hiring everyone that shows at the door. We're not that big of a business. I guess you're right. No one could even manage to tell me the actual name of the place. Well, we don't have a name yet. The only name that's turned up is Zesterant. That's the worst name I've ever heard. I'm almost relieved you're not hiding me. That turned her around! That turned Mitriel around so fucking quickly!
You're on probation.
What the hell? Oh, really? You need to have those mood swings looked into, Mitriel.
The restaurant is growing and I need a hand in the kitchen, but I'll be keeping an eye on you, and if your sauces are not good enough, you're out. Understand?
Yes.
And you'll also do the cleaning.
No problem. I've been through so much awful stuff that I'm pretty much immune to anything the surface dwellers consider gross work. Fine then. Welcome aboard, Squeak. Squirk. Give me some time to get that right. Here's the rest of the crew. I'm Zest, as you know, and she's Mitriel, my co-chef. Oh, chef? If you hire a rabbit, you make any more rat stews. I know, it's just like, ugh. If I call her my sous chef, I might end up being cooked myself. She handles the kitchens and the paperwork.
I was only supposed to take care of the paperwork for a while. Maybe you should start taking care of it yourself.
No. Here's Valsroy. He handles our publicity. Pleased to meet you, new comrade. Praise be the evoluter. Oh, praise be. Sure, didn't expect to hear that out here. Evoluter? Our god. Though he likes to leave us to mind our own business, which is pretty fine by us. Your religion will not interfere with the cooking, right? Not since the safe food marketing verses were abolished. Safe food marking? It's complicated, but we don't do it anymore, so forget I mentioned it. I'll most certainly try. And last but not least, she's Friska, our waitress. Oh my god, she's like holding it together. She's like, that's a rat right next to me. I'm a cat. That's a rat. I'm like, oh my god. Yes. Could you please tell her to stop staring at me like that? She's been giving me the creeps since we sat down at the table. Friska.
I'm sorry. It's just that this fella...
Oh my god, I'm turning Cockney into country. No!
Cockney! I'm sorry. It's just that this fella awakened something within me.
I came here to cook, not to be part of the menu.
Friska, if you eat your coworkers, you'll have to do their chops on top of yours. All right.
So, that's it. I believe we can say that our crew is now complete.
Why would we say that?
We've got enough personnel in all key areas. Plus, if we hire someone else, we'd have to buy another chair.
Perfectly sound reasons. How about a little celebration then?
A celebration?
It will soon be the Caternalia! The Catherine!
I don't know what that is, but it sounds like a Nyarian thing. You people sure love your puns.
It's a party the Nyarians do every now and then in their district. Both the Yao and the Tech come together and set their differences aside. There's food, drink, dancing, and some of their famous fireworks as well. I heard that it's like they did in the Naria before the catalysm. I'm dying to see what it's like. I would love for us all to go there together. It would be a nice way to break the routine, but with the whole spy business, I don't know if we'll be allowed to wander the inner city just like that.
Leave that to me. I'll pull a few strings. Well worth it if there's booze involved. I don't quite know if I like the sound of this, but I guess I wouldn't make a very good impression if I declined.
And you're coming too, right, Zest, right?
I don't know.
Come on! It won't be the same if you're not there.
Fine. I'm in.
Yay! It's gonna be a blast! The festival is still a while away, though. Until then, let's get back to work. We've got customers to impress. Aye!
That's a lot of explosions. Okay, so have we earned enough prestige? Oh yeah, we've earned enough prestige. Oh, but we can talk to Nyavith right now. So she's currently at the bar, right? Yeah, she's currently probably at the bar. Come here. We gotta go to the bar across town. We gotta go to the bar across town and talk to Nyavith, who's at the bar all the way across town. There she is. Okay. There we go. Hey, you're looking great.
Hey, look who's here! My poisonated savior.
I see you're having fun.
You can't imagine. This is what I left the homogeny for. Things are finally looking up.
Making a lot of money?
You bet. You weren't kidding when you said the city values gossip of all kinds. A couple of contracts and I'm already loaded.
I'm happy to hear it. But don't get too excited, okay? You might get in trouble.
I'm a trained professional, Zest. I know how to play the game.
Sure you do. I've seen that your sound judgment has brought you huge numbers of wins in the past.
I'll be fine. Look, you've helped me get back on my feet. But now I'm standing on familiar ground.
Yeah, well, you better not overdo it or you'll piss off the wrong people and might end up being loaded into a catapult.
Like you're one to talk about not pissing off powerful people.
What's this about, Nivith?
About When you defied the local mafia and a local elite figure?
Oh, yes, that's true.
No need to get tense, Zest. I won't work against you. I have a pretty low supply of friends as it is. I won't accept any contract on you. Not that anyone would dare put a contract on you and risk getting a visit by Valzoy.
I appreciate it.
If you want, we can also talk business. I believe you'll find my services pretty useful if you win those culinary leagues of yours.
At times, I could use a bit of extra advice, that's for sure. I'll contact you if I need help.
Happy to help, but let's not be so formal. We're friends, right? Bring your bunch here and we'll have some good fun. On me. I like to make peace with Frischka as well.
Yes, we all need some wild fun from time to time.
Exactly. Some good old heathen fun and depravity.
You might have told too many stories about the unknown nations.
Also, take this as well. It's just my way of saying, you know, thank you for saving Penguin hot sauce?
So, let's just have some fun. Let's chill. I really, really like it. What is a dream about a purple vase covered in blood and screams? I have no idea, to be very honest. But we're gonna have some fun. Look at that. And now it's time to get back. Oh, time to go. Time to go. It is time to go home. Valsroy, go to bed! Valsroy, please go to bed. Stop drinking. We gotta go. Alright. Ah! There we go. Hey, Valsroy, go to bed. Uh-oh. Don't tell me you froze. There we go. Okay. Hey, don't freeze on me now. Alright, there you go. I'm on my way home, don't worry. I'm on my way from misery to happiness today. Alright, there we go. Let's see. Uh-oh. We're fine. We got it. We're good. We're still good. We're still Gucci. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Alright, go to bed. Honk shoe. Honk shoe. Alright. Very nice. We start off by studying. Oh, I'm not sure. I don't necessarily see myself as a dream interpreter, so I don't know. Is this live stream saying on YouTube or not? The way that live stream is gonna work is that this is the live stream, but it's gonna go private for members only. So after the stream ends, members will be able to access this VOD immediately after the stream. But next week it'll be on the VOD channel, which is the World of Fiction channel, public for everyone next week. So that's how it's gonna work. All right. So gotta feed our neighbors. So let's go ahead and just let's make an apple thing. Well, actually, I have a ingredients thing over here. I like honk. Me 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 me. So let's go ahead and grab an apple. Let's grab an apple, some seaweed, and let's make some food out of that. All right, so. All right, let's go. What the heck is people? What? What is that? And I already have a long list of games. I cannot take any more game requests right now. I have way too many games. Have you repaired Zest's house yet? No, I have not, but I've never had the money for it. But I should start repairing the house. Probably. Possibly. Really good idea, too. Alright. But, oh, right. I need to actually make the food. Hello. Good morning. Alright, there we go. I need to make the food. Alright, so the wrong direction. Alright. Go ahead and make this apple seaweed thing. Can I cook? There we go. Apple, seaweed, and apple. There we go. Apples and seaweeds. I'm sure that makes a delicious dish. I'm sure people will love it. Will I do it on some stream? Probably in the future. I do need to finish 1980s Mood. I do need to finish that. Alright. I'm also making sure I read as much as I can between doing these missions and voice acting. Alright. Hello, friend! I have brought you a dish I'm sure you would like. Good morning to you and yours. Hello, have this apple sushi dish with french fries. Here, got meal. Here, have some more food. I'm surprised you keep bringing me meals. Considering you think of me as a tax parasite. I have nothing against you, and you definitely don't look like you're living in luxury, but I can't see why the government should be pouring money into an inoperative lighthouse of all things. The government isn't paying me a thing. Who is paying you then? No one does. That's why I'm always so low on food. You're maintaining an inoperative lighthouse for free. Why? Because no one else will. Why would they? Because this lighthouse used to be an emblem for this district. The old port wasn't always the old port, Zest. This used to be a very active port when I was a kid. Rather small for a capital like Ambrosia. Yes, that's why there are many ports with their own little ecosystems brimming with life. One was favorited by Zunian ships. Over there was another one crawling with Temperian vessels. Nyarians, Ornellians, everyone had their favorite spot, which made the city a true mosaic of different cultures and ways of living. And of all the little ports, ours was unique. Because of the lighthouse, I assume, which is what sparked the conversation. Exactly. We held the light. We were the first thing visiting ships saw when approaching Ambrosia. We welcomed weary travelers into town, and this was a popular stop for all kinds of vessels. It's no accident that we have our own customs office, despite being so small. This place used to be busy with ships coming, going, and being redirected to other ports. But then, urban planning came. The horror! It may sound silly to you, but it killed the spirit of this district more effectively than any curse or sea monster attack ever could. They decided centralization would be more effective and built a gigantic port in the middle of the city. Now almost everything is handled directly there, and almost no ships are docking in the older, smaller docks. Well, I guess that improved logistics were supposed to be a good thing with the city as a whole. Really? They increased property value in the city center like crazy, and now very few hands have control over the incoming and outgoing merchandise. Meanwhile, the little ports have withered and died. Most workers have been forced to move to the upper districts, renting crummy rooms for a fortune, and the same goes for businesses. Little taverns once packed with travelers now struggle to survive. There's a fierce fighting over licenses to operate near the new port, where you'll be drowning in customers as well as taxes. People could live proper lives and earn a living wage pretty much anywhere in town. Now it's everyone and their mothers stepping on each other's hand to gain a measurable spot in an overcrowded space that makes very few people very rich and everyone else unhappy. I wouldn't call that good. How can something be good for the city if it's bad for most of its citizens? Boy, you don't talk much, but once you get started... Sorry to bore you. I don't know, Garmio. I guess it's a complex matter. I guess it is. We're gonna be going back and forth on this, aren't we? I'm pretty sure we're gonna be going back, boys. That just sounds like a gore fest, and that doesn't sound appealing to me. So, let's see. And that's on capitalism. That is indeed on capitalism. Alright, so... earn prestige, wait for the temple to be rebuilt, feed your neighbor, make samples, leave together. Okay. Cool. Let's go ahead then, let's keep going. So... I think we have enough prestige to be able to talk. So, ooh, what's this? Kill time until opening hour? Oh, wow. What is this? Our place has gained a lot of notoriety. Maybe it's time to spend some money to upgrade it. But I think we'll need at least 50,000 escudos to do that. I don't have that kind of money. Festival will start soon. If I want to dress up, oh yeah. Right. Festival. Right. Should probably do that. Might as well get some dress. So, festival. Let's see. What could we wear? Nah, that's gonna be Val's outfit. We could do... Yeah? Yeah, because we're technically the head of the Bicornio, so that would work. We would look fancy for the festival. It looks nice. But we could just go casual. We could just go absolute casual. Yeah. Casual looks kind of nice. Nah, let's go fancy. Very few times do men and women and those in between get chances to dress up, so why not? So let's... Right, we're open. Okay, so, alright. Well, let's go ahead and start the festival and let's figure it out. Okay, we should gather outside. Alright. We're going outside. Hey, Squeak. Blimey. Dressing to impress. Oh my god, Mitriel! You look so cute, honey! Oh my god, you're adorable! How dare you! Doesn't do impress, eh?
I guess you need to show some exuberance from time to time in the city. Though I must admit that Frischka was taking this a bit more seriously.
Oh my god, honey, you're adorable!
Hello! Traditional Nyarian outfit, you like it?
Wow.
More like meow. Am I right? What is it?
Did you grow your hair or something?
No, silly, it's always been long. I just let it fall a bit more freely.
Looking good.
Well, don't get used to it, because it's a pain in the ass.
Hello, everybody, I got the permits.
Did you have to kill anyone to get those?
No, I think everyone will make a full recovery.
Thug.
Don't ask, don't tell, Michaela. You should know by now.
Yes, I know. That was an amateurish mistake. Let's go then, it's party time!
Oh my god. They're going to a festival. We're gonna go to a festival in the Nyarian district. I'm assuming Asian-inspired district?
Well, mates, here we are! Behold the Catalia!
Yep, Asian-inspired. Wow. Why am I facing away from it? Hello. Wow. So, new area unlocked. Okay. Very, very nice. So, let's go over here. Hey, sweetheart, have some food? Absolutely. Oh my god, look at all this food. Oh my god, yum, yum, yum. Oh, bro. Everything in my mouth yesterday. Oh, Squeak, no! Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh my god. Okay, is that everything over here? Love this area. It's so nice. Oh, looks like there's stuff over there we gotta go to. The game is different based on Saturnalia, which is a Roman holiday. So yeah, let's dance. Dancing, let's go. Squeak, let's go! Oh my god, Squeak, let's go. Alright, then let's see. Oh, those we can move stuff here. Alright, awesome. And drinking? Are we drinking with Valzeroy? Of course we're drinking with Valzeroy. Would you hold the bottles correctly, my dude? Those are bottles of probably expensive sake. Don't even start. Oh my god, you are on the floor, my darling. Oh my god. That is ridiculous. That is ridiculous. I love that. So, is that it? Is that all we're able to see? Oh.
What is the meaning of this?
Why are you mad? Are you mad because I'm here? What?
How dare you disrespect us in this manner? How dare you insult us so? I'm just having fun. You're violating tradition. These outfits are not to be worn by non-Nyarians. But I'm a Nyarian too. You're
We're really fighting against racism right now? You got a fucking problem with mixed people? In case some of you don't know, I myself am mixed. I am mixed Asian and white. Irish, little bit of Native American, Filipino with mixtures of Spanish and Chinese. And you, bitch, are gonna sit here and spout this bullshit in front of my face? We have fucking problems right now.
You're mixed, at least third generation. You're far more human than Nyarian. Tradition is clear, and we take tradition seriously here. You have no right to wear the outfit. You have no business telling me how to dress. You can wear any outfit you want, but not that one, and certainly not here. It's not just a matter of birth, but of merit as well, and more importantly, a matter of tradition and culture. I don't quite like this tradition of yours. I'm not surprised, considering you're a half-breed. Your cultural heritage has been as watered down as your blood. You may live the life you want, but our ways are to be respected. Lie down. I'm as Narian as you are. Are you? What makes a Narian then? Is it blood or culture? A bit of both? And yet you show up here and spit on our traditions like you have a right to ignore them. You don't have the culture and you barely have the blood. You're just a pretender. A human that respects traditions would be more Nyarian than you are. I could smell a lowlife like in you from a mile away. It's because you're kind that mixed breeds have been gifted that filthy nickname. You are not one of us.
Yeah, that's it. Nope. That's enough.
Ah, the battering ram. Your opinions regarding our traditional values are irrelevant. Be gone.
I don't know about your traditions, but you have no right to define what makes a good or bad Nyari.
I absolutely do. I'm the custodian of this Yao community. I guard our traditions and culture. They must be observed and protected, for if we lose them, we lose ourselves.
Maybe the perspective of you getting lost isn't that bad.
Be careful. I won't tolerate insults.
Neither will I. I see this is the way you do things in this town, then so be it. I demand an apology to Friska, and not just an apology. A full, formal, public apology, proportional to the grievance you've caused.
Is this a challenge, little man? Are you so drunk with ego that you want to face someone like me? Your victory against Bolton only came because he held himself back. He would have crushed you if he had been serious. I warn you, I won't hold back my claws. But if you take your little committee and leave right now, I'll pretend none of this ever happened.
Like hell, we're leaving.
Fine, then. If you win, I'll apologize. But if I win, she will be publicly renouncing her Nyarian heritage.
That's not a risk I'm willing to...
We accept your conditions!
Friska.
I trust you, Zest. I know you can do this.
Very well.
I see. It is settled then.
Well, what a... Oh my god. Well, what a turn of events. The Critic Union is here to help. We can provide one of our people to ask as a judge for such an occasion. I'm sure Eldenburg will be happy to.
Actually, I would feel honored if Lord Commander Belfonte was to be the judge of this combat.
Why me?
You're a well-traveled man with impeccable taste, Altano. You are no stranger to culinary traditions from all over the world.
You do me too much honor, but I'll happily accept to be the judge of this contest. But surely, well, we'd rather have a specialized critic taking care of this responsibility. I'm sure you're not saying that our beloved commander won't be a worthy and impartial judge.
Of course not. Good. Then we're all set. Prepare yourself, Zest. You won't destroy me like you did Bolton.
I didn't destroy Bolton.
Really? Have you seen him around lately?
That was his choice, man. Rishka, I'm not sure that was a good idea. The irony of saying Zest is egotistical while she has more than Mount Everest assault. Right? For real! Like, I wanted to throw hands immediately. Like, oh my god. There's one thing that pisses me off more than just a general racist. It's a racist who doesn't accept mixed people. And they can come from anywhere. If you are a pure-blooded xenophobe, I fucking hate you more than a racist. Because while racists are just assholes in general and just need to be slapped across the cheek, a xenophobic, pure-blooded hater is worse than Hitler. So, anyone who has issues with mixed people, I immediately have issues with. So, oh my fucking god. Oh my lord. But I will do everything in my power to win this combat.
And we've got your back. I'm in the best hands then.
Well, guess the party is over then. It's back to work for us. I'd hate to end the night on this negative light. Let's have a relaxed chat at my place. We can also discuss how to handle this. Sounds like a plan. We'll get some provisions to meet you there. Alright. But no, fucking... I do not tolerate any form of racism, especially not against mixed folks. Especially not against mixed folks. You come at me and tell me that someone's not a race enough, like someone's not pure race enough, you are instantly on my shit list. Instantly. I don't care if, like, there have been people who told me I'm not Filipino enough to be considered for Asian casting. And that pisses me off to no fucking end. So, there you go. If you want my angry trigger, immediately start being a xenophobic asshole. You want me to beat the shit out of you? Just be a xenophobic asshole about mixed people to me. I did return home. I am home. Hello? I'm home. I'm home. Oh, I gotta go upstairs, right. I may probably just sleep. Oh, cool.
Hey, Zesty!
I thought I told you to stop doing that.
Sorry, forced to have it.
You're not getting provisions with the others?
I think Valzoy will bring enough for everybody. He wouldn't risk running dry.
Yes, well, we might want to have a chat with him about that one of these days. Well, we're 100% gonna outclass our food. We're gonna figure out how to outclass that food.
Good luck with that. It's nice for you to worry about the others.
I don't think not being a jerk qualifies as being nice.
Well, you can be a giant jerk at times, but you're a nice jerk.
Thanks, screw you, I guess. Thanks, screw you, I guess. I need to add that to my list. Thanks, screw you, I guess. Lamau.
You see? Gotta love it.
Speaking of contradictions. You really seemed cornered back there when the chef started taunting you.
I kind of was.
But why? I mean, you're gonna wipe the floor with that posh idiot. And I never thought of you as someone who lets insults get to her.
Why wouldn't I?
Because with that attitude of yours, I'm willing to bet that you get a healthy dose of insults, yet you're always pretty cheerful.
Ah, there's the jerk again.
Really, though?
Fine, if we must. Well, it's true that I've learned not to give much of a damn about what people say. Hell, half the time it's even justified. But she managed to hit a nerve, so to speak.
Because she said you're not a Nyarian? Harsh words, but empty and meaningless. She has no right to define you.
Well, no, but actually, yes. She's the custodian, Zest. She's a cultural pillar and the de facto leader of the Nyarian enclave in Ambrosia. She's not only the leader of the local Yao, the local Weow, but even the local Katek acknowledge her leadership.
I thought the Weow and the Katek had no political ties.
But we're all Nyarians. Even if the Weow look down on the Katek because they lost their roots when they moved from Nyarian to Jun.
But that was like centuries ago. The Katek have their own culture now, with their pointy buildings and all that.
Which tells you a thing or two about how the purest of Weow can be. You can't blame them all that much. The cataclysm forced them out of Nyarnya. Yet it makes sense when they try to protect their culture so much.
So the Weow can be jerks. Big deal. Go hang out with the Katek then.
I used to until they kicked me out of Aknatha.
Why? Yowie? Where?
Because I was poor and didn't want to be poor anymore.
That's a very elegant way to put it.
Well, it worked out phenomenally, as you can imagine. My life has been an endless succession of being kicked out of places. I've been kicked out of cities, kingdoms, jobs, bars, crews. Hell, I was even kicked out of a jail once. But I had never been kicked out of my own species.
I see. But now you really are in danger of being forced to renounce your own legacy. We shouldn't have accepted those conditions. The stakes are too high. First, it was just an insult, but now it might become formal.
You don't understand. This isn't about me.
No?
No. She knew you wouldn't take the stakes and feel forced to retreat. She was using me to humiliate you. And I couldn't let that happen. I can take a few more insults to my non-existent honor, but I couldn't let her get away with insulting you.
You put your neck on the line for me? Why?
Well, I could ask you the same thing, couldn't I?
Be like chows and they say like wow. Probably, yeah.
Besides, even if I lose half my heritage, I think that with our little group, I might have found something more valuable and worth fighting for. For the first time in a very long time, I felt at home. Whether we win or lose, I've already won something.
No. Wrong. Stop with that line of reasoning.
What?
You're talking like a loser. Whether we win or lose is okay. That's paving the path to defeat here.
Oh.
We are going to win this, Frischka. We're going to show the Weow purists a thing or two.
Damn straight! Hey, Zest.
Hey, Zest! We're here. Is it safe to come in? Your killing machine won't jump on us. It's open, guys. Come in. And maybe you're a bit too ambitious with all those bottles, Valzoy. Better safe than sorry. Sorry, Frischka. What is it?
Nothing. I was just wondering what it is that's keeping you worried, but that's okay.
Oh. That. I'm wanted for red— What?!
Regicide? Wait. Hold on! This entire story, we've been getting the fact that yes, he's been running away from a thing. Yes, he's been claiming that he's murdered someone. Sure. Regicide? What does that mean? Regicide means he killed a monarch. He killed, well, not only a monarch, it could be like any political figure. Like a government political figure of a high renown. It's like saying he killed the president. Also, I heard I got a thing from Pally, and I don't know what donation is, but thank you so much for the Pally donation. I have no idea how much it was, but yeah, but like, did he deserve it? I don't know. I'm like, But here's the thing. Even if the prince or king or queen or princess deserved it, sure, even if they did, he's running away. He's currently being hunted. Currently hunted as in actively? Great! Fantastic! What? Oh, I see. Haha, real funny.
No, I'm willing to bet he's absolutely telling the truth. No, I believe he is actively telling the truth, Frischka.
So here goes another one.
Regicide is reigning monarch. It's called presidential assassination. Fair enough. I get semantics, I guess.
Here goes another one. And Yarian and Orchid and F walk into a bar. The barman asks, "What can I get you?" And then the Yarian says, "It's hard to say. We just crossed the road."
Oh no, you didn't.
Too soon.
I don't get it. Me neither.
It's better that you don't. Believe me.
We're serious again, I see.
Fun and games are alright, but we got ourselves a duel with one hell of an adversary. We need a plan.
I have a bit of an idea regarding what to do.
Let's hear it then.
It's been made clear again and again that the Nyarians, and the Weow in particular, are obsessed with tradition. Are you sure? She only mentioned tradition like 7 times per sentence. So if we try to face her with something classic, we're toast. We need something unexpected. Never before seen.
Like something from your Garden of Horrors?
Yes, and no, there's something lurking nearby, alright, but I haven't tamed it yet.
What are you talking about?
There is one section of the terrain infested with tenor-singing spiders. If I manage to get an egg, the Infinigan might be able to help me build another summoner and tame them.
We're talking about the giant man-eating tenor spiders here.
Yes.
And you couldn't warn us about them before letting us happily stroll through a dark road in the middle of the night?
Don't worry, they have some sort of ward keeping them in line. They're only guarding the ruin. Which reminds me. Agorius! What?
Oh yeah, I get to use my ghost filter in post.
How can we hunt one of those spiders safely? Oh, now he remembers about the ancestral curse. Now that he needs to cook a spider sirloin for Temperis knows who. Thought you were eavesdropping. What else am I supposed to do while you have me rotting away in the painting so I don't scare your guests? I think you're way beyond the rotting away part. And we're handling the curse thing now. You should be a bit more grateful. Yes, handling it as a happy afterthought instead of for a lifelong purpose. This feels a bit insulting to the occultist trade.
Everything Zest does feels insulting to its respective trade. I'm sure that if Farmers Union saw his display out there, they'd start crying.
Stop whining and tell me about the spiders. The Obedience Ward keeps them almost invulnerable and obedient. You'll need to make them killable first by disabling it with a wand, but that would also free them. They will probably jump on top of you. I see. So what do? You kill the soloist spider, then the others will die as well. Not a very useful evolutionary trait. And even less useful military technique, and yet we've had 3 recorded battles that ended in minutes because the old army was linked to the life of the general. You'd be surprised by how easy it is to kill a general if you focus all the effort on it. Okay, but this is not a general. This is a giant man-eating spider. We'll need some help by professionals.
Witches usually know about these bases. Maybe you can get help at the Emporium.
Good idea. I'll go check with Valenka. Valorinka. Hey, Valerica. Oh, whatever. You have fun with that. I'm pretty impressed that you guys practically didn't even flinch. Krishka and I had a bit of a hard time. I still don't know about what's supposed to be normal on the surface. Wouldn't want to look like a simpleton. I'm honestly relieved that you guys saw it too.
In any case, I'm not very comfortable with the fact that the custodian chose the chef judge herself.
Commander Belafonte is a very good reputation around here. It's not the first time he's been a judge. He won't bat an eyelid to vote against her. He once voted against the king himself. This is still Concordia though, so I don't know. The judge is alright. It's better than having the critic union involved, believe me.
That again? What's your qualm with the critic union?
I meant to find out her score in the battle, whatever you want me to. I can let you know when she does and how to counter it. I would appreciate that, because that's the next thing we're going to build up to. We got to get the spider, we got to get the meal, and we got to get ready. One of them ruined my life. You'd do well to be careful around them.
They're critics, Falzoy. Critics. They eat things and then say if they like them or not. They're not conspiring in a dark room to take over the world.
Are you sure about that? Okay, it's been fun, people, but it's time to get some sleep now. We have a lot to do tomorrow. And I'm pretty sure they are, like, in a dark room, just, like, plotting and planning things. I'm pretty sure they are. So, gotta change clothes. Let's go ahead and change back into our outfits. Yeah, let's... no, let's keep the bicorneo. Keep the bicorneo on. Alright. Go to sleep. Sleep tight. Go to sleep. Shut your eyes, bro. Alright. Oh, the critics are absolutely conspiring to rule the world. Absolutely 100%. There's no denying that. That is a fact. Alright, so we gotta get the help from the mages. Now, making sure that we have no other quests that we gotta deal with. Oh, we gotta keep feeding the neighbors. So let's go ahead and grab some more food real quick. Let's go ahead and just make a random dish. Make a random dish. Boop. Alright. Ah. Wait.
Out of the way.
Let's go ahead and do this. Might as well see if it's... No, the planks I don't think are edible. Yeah. Do a potato meal. Also, did you guys drop anything? Am I neglecting you? Yes, I am absolutely neglecting you both. I am so sorry. I am so sorry. I have been neglecting you both. I'll make some food between streams. So, So you should be able to handle until then. So, get some milk. There you go, more Unicorn Delight. Actually, can I make anything with a Unicorn Delight? No. So, okay, fine. Let's go ahead and head off to the restaurant. Oh no, like, whenever we go to the chest, he just, like, just ignore it. He just ignores whatever's in the chest. Alright, let's go ahead and feed our neighbor. Right. Tasty applewood, full of fibers. Exactly! Exactly! You all get it. You all understand. You all understand the basic needs. God, that pork is smelling so good. Oh, it's getting worse, guys! I mean worse, I mean better! It's getting worse, but it's getting better, but it's getting worse. I'm getting more hungry! Hey! Time to hunt some spiders! Absolutely. Alright, let's go ahead. And bring this out. Go feed the lighthouse keeper. Alright. There's a couple more hours left. Like, hello, friend! I have another meal for you today! This time it's going to be a squid with some potatoes. I hope you like potatoes, french fries, and maybe some calamari on the side. Here, got me you. Here. Thanks again, Zest. You told me the story about the old Port Came. Obsolete. That doesn't explain why you're maintaining the lighthouse for free, though. You sure you actually care about this? Hey, I should know the history of this place. I'm part of the district now, after all. I guess you are. Very well. After the Newport inauguration, we kept the lighthouse for as long as we could. It was a symbol of defiance, of hope, a stand against the inevitable change. Until one day, the lamp exploded. Wow, was it sabotage? By something big at the Newport? They didn't need to do anything like that. We meant nothing to them, and our defiance meant even less. The whole keeping the light was on very nice and all, but we still needed to eat. I had to take a job at the lighthouse in the Newport, which kept me very busy for most of the day. Turns out that resistance can't be an after-work thing. In the end, lack of maintenance did the rest. One fateful night there was a critical failure, and a sudden burst of energy sent the light crystal flying into the sea. It could be said that we went out with a bang. It felt like it marked the final defeat. Guess I learned that fighting the system with one hand while feeding it with the other is not a recipe for success. Yes, it can help you sleep better. All the way to the rude awakening. After the incident, I decided I had to keep the remains of the lighthouse functional. Why? If no one took care of the building and the machinery, it would inevitably become a ruin. But by keeping it maintained, there's still hope that one day, the light may return to the district. See, still, throwing your life away like that? What should I do then? Go back to working at the central docks? Become a cog in this machine I've come to despise so much so those who destroyed what made me happy can grow even more powerful? I can't. Okay. Alright. Very commendable. Absolutely commendable. But let's go ahead and let's get some talking to the mages. That's absolutely commendable. Rebellion is not an easy road. It never has been, never will be. It is absolutely one of those things where you devote your life to it, and it's hard all the way through. Faster. All right. Have you rebuilt the thing yet? You've already done your part. Okay, cool. Sounds good. Absolutely. All right, let's go talk to the mages. Okay. Hey. Hey, Val. Hey, Zest. Heard you managed to get yourself in trouble again. Yes, that's why I'm here. Need help? Let's hear it. Do you know how to hunt giant soloist spider? You want to cook that? That's the idea. Well, soloist spiders seem to have a strange interest in music. It is said that displays of music tend to attract and ensnare them, especially if they're accompanied by some sort of dance. Dance, huh? I see. So, but how do we actually neutralize them? Well, the guys downstairs have more experience in the whole obliteration thing, but I can tell you that they'll suggest a high-energy magicka beam. Like the one battle golems have? Well, yes, but please be careful. You don't ever want to lower your guard with messing with a spider nest. Don't worry, we'll be careful. Though I must admit that when I became a chef, I did not expect facing venomous web-knitting freaks would be part of the trade. Right! right, the critic unit. They're a nest of vipers. Fair enough. Council you gotta fix that sign, dude. You gotta fix it. You bought this tower how long ago?
So, the guy finally came.
Really? I hadn't noticed. Well, anything interesting lately?
The Festumancers have managed to develop a soup that can make you shuffle your senses.
And how did it taste?
Kind of purple.
Charming. Anything else? You mean other than the public humiliation of Chef Bolton?
You make it sound like I did something wrong, Angra.
Maybe I do. There's no way a dish from Bolton was remotely similar to something Zest could cook. No way in the hells.
Once you've eaten as much as I have, chefs need to try real hard to stand out. My palate is very refined.
Is it refinement? Or is it numbness?
Whoa there, Tigress. What are you saying?
I'm saying that you might have had so much borrowed food during your seafaring days that you can no longer value what it's worth.
Their dishes were decent, just not all that impressive.
And how exactly would anyone impress you? The master of masters tried his best to achieve perfection, even if it was with simple ingredients, and you pretty much acted like it was no big deal.
I wasn't going to lie, that would have been condescending, and it's not like I insulted anyone either, Angra. I was completely honest, which was what was expected of me.
I don't doubt your honesty, or your impressive knowledge. It's your apathy that has me worried.
Well, I might have grown a bit less impressionable, true. But I'm also more calm. Would you have liked it more if I had started screaming and shaking my fist like it's Ferrato? Hey, leave me out of this! Besides, I had no reason to try to sabotage anyone. Mal asked me to be the judge, and I did the best I could. And speaking of which, Mal, are you alright? You haven't spoken a word all day.
He's a tad, let's say, cantankerous, since Chef Anzashi decided to bypass the critic union when deciding a judge for her next duel. Anzashi is dueling someone? Who? Take a wild guess. No way. Yes, way indeed. Does that man have a problem? Well, judging by the lad's trajectory, maybe it's custodian Anazashi who has a problem. She just doesn't know it yet. She did select the judge, though. Lord Commander Belafont, no less. She also seemed pretty serious about the whole thing. I doubt she'll be holding her punches. Also, welcome to the members. By the way, memberships are open. If you want to become a member, you'll be able to join our Discord and our private server, as well as have access immediately to this VOD immediately after the stream.
Why would she pick an independent judge, though?
Seeing Bolton fall from grace may have had an effect on other chefs.
Enough nonsense, Angra!
Soup tasted the food and gave his opinion. Making exceptions because it was Chief Bolton would have been unprofessional and unethical, even. Besides, he didn't even have time to pronounce the verdict. It's hardly Soup's fault if Bolton is too prideful to take the slightest critique. That article you wrote about him wasn't a slight critique. You admire Bolton too much, Angra. Can't blame you, the man's a genius. But even a genius needs to be put in his place from time to time. I think we'll have to agree to disagree.
Be my guest, you can disagree to your heart's content in this room. In any case, we're not doing the judging on this one, but we're still doing the presentation, right, Chris?
Well, I suppose. I mean, I think my contract covers most major events this year.
Good. I have a few suggestions, just to keep things interesting. Oh, they're plotting, oh, they're planning, oh, they're plotting, oh, they're planning, oh, they're plotting, oh, they're planning. I want things. I want to buy things. Oh, just the link container? No. Alright. Also, how are you doing, honey? Just want to chat. Me and you talk. See, you're so hot. You're so hot. I swear to God. Okay, go bye. Alright, hold on. My goodness, we've been going. Oh my God, we're going for 2 hours. Let's go. Let's go. Alright. So we gotta defeat the soloist spider with some sort of music, I guess? And a dance? Are we all dancing like some sort of like conga line or something like that in front of the spiders? Alright. So. Also, what's this? Okay, this is simple. I'll dispel the obedience barrier, keeping the spiders invulnerable. Then we only need to lure the big spider out of the nest with a musical number. Yeah, crab raven sues. That's just a rain dance. And while it's distracted, wham! We blast it with the golem. Are we all ready? No! Okay, Squirg, what do you need? I need someone else to do this! Come on, you're the best dancer in here. Remember how you killed it on the dance floor? Yeah, but now it will kill me on the dance floor! Come on, be a team player. If something happens to me, I'll complain to the union. Is there a union?
We pay the monthly bribe, so we're covered.
Don't worry, Squirgs, everything is under control. Is the golem ready?
Weapon systems operative.
And we're good to go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and... Ah!
It's working!
Good job, Squirg! Don't compliment me, just kill it already! Good, Golem, destroy that pest!
Giant rat detected, powering Magica cannon.
What? Abort, you have to blast the other pest! What do you mean, other? Oh my god! This is a train wreck! Kill the spider!
Scanning. Unable to comply.
Oh dear.
Unregistered form of Magica detected on target. Subject considered to be of academic interest.
But we need you to shoot it!
This action needs verbal authorization from an Infinigon progressor or higher.
What the hell are you doing? Why aren't you shooting at the thing? Keep up the good work! I'll be right back! Wait, what? No! Hey! Don't you dare leave me like this, you bastard! So, this is where the repurposed golem that fell from the air transport ended up. Yes, can you help? I'm a bit disappointed that you kept material from the Infinigon Zest. Can we discuss this later? My friend is in a bit of a tricky spot at the moment. Is that a rat man dancing with a Wakarnia? Shoot the fucking thing already! Fine. Golem, override the Arcana Preservation Protocols, exterminate the tender spider.
Unable to comply.
What? Why?
Uncatalogued subspecies. Zoologic professional confirmation needed to ensure species is not illegal game in the area.
What the hell are all those restrictions about, Jala?
Well, those models were adapted for civilian use. We didn't want them to walk around causing havoc. Too bad you didn't add anything about blowing people up!
I think I know someone in town. Evoluter, save me! So, we have the accreditations, the sealed documents from the city guard, 2 copies of the local cooperation agreement, and we've also managed to fix the stuck gyroscope. Can you shoot the spider? Please!
Unable to comply.
Oh my god, you've been dancing this entire time, and bro, Valzra, your fingers must be killing you.
Need final confirmation from current user.
Yes, kill the spider, please.
Charging main weapon. Fire in 3, 2. Fire sequence aborted. Target already dead.
What?
What? What the hell happened?
Golem, analysis.
Target suffered a sudden cardiac arrest due to a prolonged state of ecstasy. What? Huh? You mean that the thing died of... Huh?
Must have been so marveled by the screen's dance it couldn't take it anymore.
Well done, Squirg! you're a dancing legend!
Ah, hate the surface.
That's right!
Oh my god. Very well, we got the spider egg. Time to bring it to the Infinigon and start farming those tender spiders. Alright, holy crap. And now we gotta get the spider summoner, but we gotta do that in the morning because it's 10 p.m. at night! So, might as well just go over here, take a nap. Well, he deserves a raise. Absolutely, no questions asked. That rat deserves everything and more. So, we're no longer cooking anything with rats, guys. No more rat dishes. None. There will be no rat dishes ever. We are no longer cooking rat dishes. But just, oh, by the way. Better not to think about it too much about this. Right, we are... Bro, no more rat dishes after this. Oh my god. That was ridiculous. My man's danced for like 8 hours, right? Oh my god. Whew. Also, it's getting hot in my house. I might start wrapping up soon. Once we get the spiders, I'm gonna figure out what we're cooking. So, go ahead. Down out of here. Okay. So, come over here. Let's go ahead and get on going. Like, both of y'all have food. I got y'all food. Don't be acting like y'all starving. Alright. He died of jamming too hard, pretty much. Alright. So we gotta wait over here, so let's go ahead and sit on a bench. There you go. Alright. Now be able to go in. Alright, so... Egg. Tell me how to use this. Do you have use for this? Ah, an egg from those tender spiders. Interesting. I think that, with a few modifications, we might be able to summon a less aggressive variant of the things. Modifications. Of course, this is about discovery. We might as well try to push the limits of this thing a little bit, eh? If it gets me less giant spider bites, I'll be a happy man. Who wouldn't? Here, I have the summoner link plants. You can buy the sacrificial substitutes from Valerica. Some of the things in your farm. You'll be helping us gather a lot of interesting data. You are achieving significant progress, Zest. Soon we'll have enough samples to call this whole project a success. Sounds great. Ethereal Katuboshi and Gomera head sauce, and Irwin bechamel sauce, and dark seafood sauce, and silk rope, and legendary bait, and divine bait. Okay, sounds great. Hey, Zest. Actually, let's buy something first. Let's have a few things. So, okay, so let's go ahead and do the spider feeder. Yes, I need to buy that. Definitely need one more of these. Am I poor? No, I got it. Okay. So, let's go ahead and head back. I apologize to anyone who has arachnophobia. We are just doing this. Oop. Did not mean to do that, but whatever. Alright. Go ahead. Oh! Holy shit! Looks so nice! Well, nice job there, Batizno. The temple looks spectacular. And we've got you to thank for it, Zest. The flame is now brighter than ever. People have been approaching the temple again, and the old ways are recaptivating their souls. I believe we might have started a flame in their hearts that could eventually become a wildfire. We might yet be able to revert all of this servile nonsense and get the people back on their feet, working together in unison to squeeze the potential of humanity to the last drop. Funny, you sound a lot like a mage now. That's because we used to be one and the same. It was Temperus who blessed us with the first transcendence, the origin of magic as we know it today. He broke the chains of both the mind and the body. The way of Temperus was a life philosophy of constant evolution and improvement, of pushing one's limits, and with them, those of all civilization. The mages were the very embodiment of that way of life, and were to be the vanguard to guide us guide the rest of us forward. Alas, there were differences. With power comes pride, and so the mages became a bit disdainful of those who didn't share their gift. They got tired of being held back by the needs of the others and not being able to fulfill their own ever-growing ambitions. Of course, the ungifted are also starting to resent mages. During the darkest hour of the Empire, they reached the breaking point, the schism of the shattered scales. The First Empire?
That's a long time ago. Is that when the mages left the church? They didn't just leave. The mages were ambitious, and they took that ambition with them. All that was left was meek conformity and obedience. The mages left the marked path to march forward in a straight, unstoppable advance, drilling through mountains, draining lakes, and burning forests as they found on their way. Meanwhile, the church seems to have been pasturing in the same field for centuries. The fall of the last Temperian Empire only consolidated that split. Emperor Soulspear was the last link holding us all marching together with some resemblance of purpose. But now that link is completely severed. The mages are finally free of the anchor holding them back, and the church is just there. We ended up with reckless maniacs on one hand and spineless, cowardly, and backwards sheep on the other. Balance needs to be restored before Tempurus returns, or it will not be pretty. Well, the church says that Tempurus has already returned. That's why they've gone crazy with the coalition. They've even declared a new era has begun. According to them, right now is year 5 of the era of culmination. I don't know what they think that happened. I only know that if Tempurus returns, he won't be happy to see people being burned at the stake. I don't really know about what Tempurus likes. All I know is that everything is pretty ominous, and they are starting to look a lot like the Homogeny. Sadly, I can only agree with you. There are sad days for the true believers. Most people try to avoid thinking about it. And with good reason. This reeks of a doomsday scenario, and we're still recovering from the last one. I guess these are the kinds of times when faith and purpose might offer a bit of comfort. As well as having a god that urges you to get off your ass, not down on your knees. Maybe so. And speaking of which, I've got things to do. Enough grim talk for today. Couldn't agree more. Come back anytime you want to meditate, Zest. I'll make sure to drop by that restaurant of yours I've heard so much about. I'll be happy to see you there.
Wonderful! Thank you so much. And I've got a priest outfit. Fantastic. Awesome! Alright. Let's go ahead and build this summoner. I'm not sure what we need. I'm gonna have to check what we need. Alright, so first. We need spider summoners. We need some quality planks. Alright, hold on. I think I have enough of some quality planks. Really? So, 1, 2. Yep. Cool. Got some quality planks. Then how much to make the spider feed? Oh, this game gets absolutely deep in multiple ways. Now, what is spider feed? Unicorn feed, spider feed. Penguin eggs and rice. Okay. That's gonna be interesting. So that's gonna be a hard... That's gonna be a... So... And rice? And rice, though? Okay. I mean, I could always just refill over time. Right. Rice. Okay. Then, what do I need for... Oh, I need more quality planks. So I need 3 more quality planks. Hold on. So I need 2, 3. And I need all this, so... Oh, I need one more. God damn it. Okay. There we go. Oh. Alright. We have a bunch of quality planks. We have all we need. I also need to feed Birch eventually, so I need to remind me to feed Birch later. But let's go ahead and do some summoning and some work. Oh wait, I need to make the fucking feed. I need to make the spider feed. Alright, so. Alright. That's what spider feed. Alright. First and foremost. Oh, wait, I need to. So. See. So I need to first make the spider summoner. Done. Okay. Then I need to make the spider feeder, which we'll put right next to the unicorns. There. Okay. Then we need to fill this with the 2 that I have currently thus far. I need to get into the penguin, which is unfortunate because I don't have a lot of penguin food. I guess penguin. Oh, I guess I could. Oh, I could make another penguin feeder. I could do another penguin because we need constant eggs for the spiders. But right now, hamana summer spider. Creepy. Okay. Spider. Thank you. I needed you to move. Thank you very much. Hamana spider. All right. You too. Come here. Come here. You're hungry? Guess what? There's food over here. Great. Have fun. Eat the food. You're fucking humongous! Okay, so... yeah, I definitely need more penguins, so I need to actually go buy another penguin sacrifice thing, because I just don't want to make penguins sacrifice thing. They're creepy, absolutely. Very, very creepy. Mildly cute, because it's because of the game style. Alright, so, hi! Let me buy... penguin. Yeah, I'll just buy that. And then, do we want to talk? Let's chat. In a bit. Wonderful. Alright. Okay. Go. Do. Hi! Okay. Like how tarantulas are a little cute? Oh, 100%! It's... From what I stand of, like, phobias with, like, spiders and all that stuff, it's all about how they present themselves. And so, like, if they look a little too natural, and that might trigger it, versus, like, a cartoon spider or things like that. There is how you present it. Hey! Chicken! Chicken! Come here. Penguin! Come here. I need you to lay eggs for me. Forever. Thank you. Goodbye. Alright. Ooh! I see spider silk? Spider silk? Okay. Do you have a spider silk for me? No. Only one of you? Because one of you didn't freaking eat! Alright. Well, actually... Hello. Come here. I know we've barely known thee, but in order to appease the gods, I must force you and see your insides. Fare thee well. Five spiders. Jesus Christ, those flavors! Oh my god! Oh my god. Oh my god. Just look at these flavors. Already start off with a 15, a 23, and a 12. And if you start empty, you start with a plus 12, a plus 9, and a plus 10. Holy shit. What the actual fuck? Holy shit. That's real good. That's really good. That's stupidly good. That is fucking Flavor Town. Let me go ahead and make another thing of spider food. Okay. Okay. Then I also need to feed Birch, and then we'll call it for there. On the basis of I've been going hot, and also this will give me time to kind of like prep up a meal plan and get that ready. Oh, I can also start like preparing food for the animals, make sure that I can grind all that. Also, the pork literally has been killing me.